Gina. Welcome back to Tight Ship Mama. Today, I'm going to talk to you about one of the practices of running your home like a tight ship, and that is the evening routine. I'm going to make the evening routine video before a morning one because, in my opinion, the evening routine is your more important routine. Why? Because you're setting yourself up for success the next day. In the video that you're going to see, it was a Sunday night. I had just gotten home from hiking 9+ miles on the Appalachian Trail, camping out in torrential downpours. I was getting sick. I'm still getting over that sickness. But you're a mom and things keep on happening whether you're sick or not. So I wanted to go to bed and just call it a weekend, but I knew that if I did that and left my kitchen in the state that you're about to see it in, my next day would have been a disaster, especially because what happens is it's kind of a snowball, not in your favor, when you don't do your evening routines. So you wake up, the kitchen's a mess, you're immediately overwhelmed by this pile of dishes in your sink, the coffee's not ready to go, lunches might not be packed, maybe there's no clean clothes. All these things are quite possible if you haven't done your evening routine. Especially what can happen is you've maybe made your meal plans for the month and you have all the food in your house, but you get home from work on Monday and you realize you didn't take the meat out or the crock pot was supposed to be going. So on this particular Sunday night, the next morning I was going to put a beef roast in the crock pot. So if I didn't take that out, I wouldn't have been able to wake up and get that in the crock pot. So then the snowball is, after school, when we had activities and sports, I wouldn't have had dinner ready. And that's when you end up doing drive-through, or you're quickly stressing out about what am I going to make these kids for dinner? And that's all because you didn't set yourself up the night before. So a typical evening routine for me is to clear up the dinner stuff, get those dishes in the dishwasher, get the dishwasher started, look at the menu for the next night's dinner and see if I need to take anything out of the freezer. I look to see what's for breakfast the next morning. In this video that you're about to see, we are having oatmeal, so I wanted to make sure I got the berries out of the freezer and I just let them thaw out overnight and I put those on top of the oatmeal. And you just want to double check that maybe the dog's supposed to go to the groomers first thing in the morning, or what if you have a doctor's appointment first thing in the morning? So you just always want to look at your calendar and see what's going on for tomorrow. Sometimes I'll just make sure to get another load of laundry into the dryer. Even if it doesn't dry and it get folded, at least if the kids need a uniform, I can say, hey, it's in the dryer and it's clean. There's not much you can do if it's in the washer. So these are the things that are going to set you up for success. So I hope you enjoy. If you have more ideas on how to make your evening routine work for you and set your next day up for success, I'd love to hear more tips. I'm always looking to improve on what I'm doing the night before. So enjoy, and I hope that you get yourselves on a good nighttime routine and set your next day up for success. Take care. This is a look at my kitchen table, and that is my lunch. That's my dinner. Over here is coffee from breakfast, still in that percolator. There's dinner that needs to get put away. And there's the beef I took out. Oh, and I also took out tortillas because we use those for lunches. And they were, after the weekend, they get used up. So there's somebody's dinner that did make it over here. Dishes piled up in the sink. Some Camelback bladders that need to get cleaned out. All of our camping gear that needs to get cleaned out. So I've got a bit of work ahead of me. The berries are out of the freezer and they're ready to thaw overnight and be ready for the oatmeal in the morning. That's our roast that's going in the crock pot in the morning. I set the coffee pot and I cleaned up that little area. There you can see the table is all clean and wiped down. I did recruit my son to sweep the floor. There's a baby doll that didn't get picked up, but yeah, there she is. And I left those water bladders out to dry, but otherwise everything is cleaned up and we're ready to have a fresh start in the morning.